What's up, everyone? Evan here from the Lunch Table Podcast. This is episode 2, and once again, I'm being joined by my co-hosts, Braden and Mikey.
I'm Mike, playwright and fan of all things super.
Hi, I'm Braden.
So, following up on I wanted to say last week's episode, but it was a few days ago. Following up on last episode, we are going to be discussing the Oscar nominations that dropped yesterday. I know Mikey in particular probably has a lot to say about it. As for Braden, I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'm sure he'll give some
watched a couple
intelligent
movies.
comments.
Yeah, I watched a couple movies. I watched Spider-Man.
Yeah, there you go. You saw Oppenheimer in IMAX.
Yeah, I'm a professional already. You just gotta trust the
Yeah.
process, Evan.
Yeah, he knows what cinema means.
Yep.
Yeah, damn straight. I've been to a movie theater once or twice.
Yeah, maybe against your own will, but yeah, we won't.
Yeah, the gun pointed at my head. No worries.
The wallet's never recovered.
My wall is wheezing every time. It's like a $20 bomb every time we go see an IMAX movie.
There you go. You got to admit it's worth it, especially for Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer was worth it.
Yeah.
I think, my biggest regret was seeing Minions in IMAX.
Oh, you did? I wasn't with you for that one.
No, I saw that in IMAX with a couple of guys. That was a big regret. That movie blows.
Were there like a bunch of people in like suits?
Yeah, we all went in like polos.
Oh, there you go.
Sunglasses. We got dressed up for it.
I respect
that. You guys
that.
really went as the whitest of whites, didn't you?
We committed to the bit.
Oh man, all right.
You kind of have to for that. I actually saw it with my family, so I couldn't really do that. But
oh, there you go.
Yeah, but it meant I got to go for free, so there was a silver lining.
Hey, that's always a positive. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So anyway, I am gonna be going. I'm just reading off a list from CBS. It looks like, and I'm going from like bottom to top. So like the bigger categories, like Best Picture, will be towards the end. So I'm gonna be starting with makeup and hairstyling, which, to be honest, I think I can speak for all of us when I say we won't really have much to say on that particular category.
No, I'm an artist. I'm an artiste with makeup. Oh my god. Dude, you have no idea who you're talking about. You kidding me? I'm the best with makeup. I know what lipstick is.
Oh, there you go.
I know.
You can make lips red.
Damn straight. I'll make the lips red, bro. I know Margot Robbie had makeup on when she was in Barbie. That's all I got.
That's all you need to know, really. Ironically, Barbie didn't even get a nomination. So here are the makeup and hairstyling nominees. Golda, Golda, haven't even heard of it. Maestro, Maestro. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Maestro, I don't know. Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Society of the Snow.
How did Oppenheimer get makeup over Barbie?
Well, I think it's because...
Right?
I'm sorry?
I said I know, right?
Well, I think it actually makes sense because I watched the like Blu-ray bonus features for Oppenheimer, and they had like a whole 15-minute segment about the makeup that they did and how they like had to progressively age up everybody. Because I mean, if you think about it, like it covers like a wide span of time, so they had to like constantly age people up for that. So I think that actually makes sense, to be honest.
I guess the only thing this reminds me of is that time in 2016 when Suicide Squad won the award for best makeup and hairstyle over, I forgot the name of this sci-fi movie, but it was literally just like a runny mascara on Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn in that movie, and that won a nomination.
Listen,
I don't know how it did.
Say what you want about Jared Leto's Joker, but I really like the design.
No.
Ooh.
Braden, do you even know which Joker that is?
That's the Suicide Squad Joker.
Like with the slicked
you
back
picked the
hair.
worst Joker.
Yeah, with the knives.
Listen, I'm not saying he's the best Joker. I'm just saying I like the design.
Oh my god!
No.
You picked no. If you said like Heath Ledger, totally understandable. Jack Nicholson, good
Dude.
prosthetic work. I'll even take Joaquin Phoenix, but you said Jared Leto.
I'm not saying he's
Just
my
let that sink
favorite. I'm just saying it's underappreciated.
No, that's just wrong. Like, honestly,
It's overappreciated. That Joker we can forget about that.
yeah, that Joker can go to hell.
Okay,
I'm
damn.
not
It's
gonna
a
lie to
bit
you.
harsh, but to be
No, it's
fair,
not.
Morbius was a pretty bad movie. So
Yeah, how are you about to go from Morbius to Jared Leto Joker?
Well, actually,
Like-
it was
it was
the other way around.
reverse order.
Oh,
It was the other way
no,
around.
Yeah.
It was in the
There's-
worst DC and Marvel movie.
dude, that's so bad.
Well, then he was in one of the best DC movies with Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, but it was in a post-credit scene.
I don't think it was post-credit. I think it was just towards the end of the movie.
I thought it was post
Was
credit.
it?
I don't think.
I don't even remember.
I don't think there were. Was there a post-credit
too
scene
long.
in that movie?
It's been too long since I've
Yeah,
had
there
to fall
was.
asleep
There
through
was a
that movie.
post-credit scene.
Oh,
I
don't
fall
remember
asleep through that movie too many times.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that movie again. It took me 4 days to finish it.
Yeah, right. Like, it's such a bore of a movie.
It sounds like a skill issue, to
If
be
they just-
honest.
If
No,
they just
it's
made it
just a
into a
movie.
TV show, it would have been so much better.
No, they should have done like they should have done a TV show with like an episode per character, and then like then at the end they all come together and like kind of like a
That would've been
5-part
so good.
special.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
I
Yeah,
guess.
like a Justice League TV show.
Yeah, you see the vision.
I see the vision.
I guess.
Vision.
So, unironically, though, I think Braden has seen the most movies in this category. Like, completely unironically, because you've seen Poor Things and Oppenheimer, right?
I did see those two, yes.
So, between those two movies, what would you say is your pick for, like, the best in makeup and hairstyling?
Poor Things, because Oppenheimer is about a gritty dude who watches a bomb blow up. All right, there's no. I don't understand where the makeup's coming through with Oppenheimer. Maybe they put like crazy amounts of makeup on Cillian Murphy, but like I don't know. But most of the characters in Poor Things are like glammed up, so
I guess.
Yeah, they look like the people in the Capitol from the Hunger Games.
they really do. That's
Like,
a good
right?
point.
Also,
That's
for
so
those of you listening, if Braden and Mikey just suddenly got a little quieter, it's because I turned down the audio level because I could see it was getting towards some dangerous like territory there. So that's why
Yeah.
the shift happened.
Uh,
Anyway,
Yeah,
just
not,
have to like
not
us.
because we dissed Jared Leto's Joker.
no, I'm being serious. I just changed it because there's like green is good, yellow is like fine, and red is bad on OBS, and you guys were like both in red. So I wanted to fix it before it became a problem.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
you know what
just
else
doesn't
is
like
green?
us.
Jared Leto's Joker.
Yeah,
Shut the
he's
fuck
just
up.
hiding our good takes.
Shut up,
'Cause we have-
Language.
No,
Mikey. If I ever hear that word out of your mouth on this podcast again, you'll be demoted from host.
man.
Banned.
So on to
Episode
production
2 is on.
design.
Okay, so our production design nominees are Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon. Oh, that's my ringtone. Sorry. Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
I think we go Oppenheimer. I
Oppenheimer.
haven't even seen Killers of the Flower Moon, but I heard it's really good.
I
I
don't
just-
know. This is a kind of a tough pick for me. All of them
Yeah,
are
like-
in really distinct environments.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Oppenheimer, they had to build a whole damn town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get
and
that.
then look true. But look at Napoleon. Ooh.
Okay.
That was a beautiful movie.
That is
It
a
looked
sentence
amazing.
I never thought someone would say. But like, look at Napoleon though. Dude,
Hey, if
Napoleon.
there's a year for it, it's this year.
Look at this tiny little midget guy.
Yeah,
You know, I heard he
Napoleon-
was actually a normal height.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but just by
I mean, it's-
today's standards, he was super short.
Oh,
Yeah, funny like that.
yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it might
no.
have been like more of like I mean, I'm not a historian, but it might have even just been like something portrayed by people who didn't like him.
Yeah, I mean, you had like
Because I
he
mean, he
did
was
like
not a
kind of
great guy.
yeah, but he did like
Really,
take
Evan,
over like
Napoleon wasn't a great guy.
he did like take over like almost all of Europe twice.
He did declare himself emperor, so there's that.
It's kind of a baller move. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
dude. I kind of respect that, dude. Imagine just, but he took over France. You know what I mean?
I do.
Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could have had like Germany
look
or
at that.
Italy or you chose France.
I don't know.
You
I
see,
mean, keep
you
in
see,
mind we're not talking about like modern France, though.
yeah, I
It's true.
guess
That's very true.
is being set up. When
Yeah.
does the festival? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not
Braden's
sure. Though.
playing
I mean,
Stardew
Barbie
Valley
also
for
had
context.
a really good.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
gameplay you're seeing if you're watching on YouTube is mine. So
Yeah, like
That's
that's
good.
happening like in sync with what we're talking about.
yeah, so like if you just
Yeah.
hear like random,
Comments, that's what it is.
yeah, most likely it's just my outward thoughts thinking.
Yeah, but I don't know. Barbie also had a good production design too. Because did you hear about how that movie caused an international pink shortage?
Yeah, it's
like
like
pink
they
paint.
ran out of pink.
Yeah.
Pink paint. Yeah. So that in itself, automatically, I give it street cred for that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Like
Just
It's
almost
kinda
making
ridiculous.
an entire color unavailable.
dude, that's so true. Like imagine like trying to make a nursery like the day after like they ordered all that pink paint.
Oh man.
Like what a time. Like,
Oh,
oh sorry, we don't have paint because we sent it all to
The
Universal
Warner
Studios
Brothers.
or Warner Bros. Or whoever made it. I don't know
Yeah.
who made
Yeah,
it.
Universal's Oppenheimer.
Oh,
Nah, I'm sorry. Mattel showed up and just took our entire stock.
wait. Universal did Oppenheimer? Oh.
Yeah, because the whole thing was Nolan was pissed at Warner Bros. Because they released Tenet straight on to streaming during 2020 instead of giving it exclusive theatrical release.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that movie was kind of relevant.
it was a
Not
good
gonna lie.
movie. I liked it. It wasn't
I
Nolan's
still need to
best,
sit down and
but
watch it.
like it's one that you really have to pay like it benefits from a second viewing because it's one of those like kind of mindfuck movies, but
Nah. The best mindless movie, like the most comforting movie of all time, is Spaceballs, and you won't ever change my mind about that.
That
no,
is
like
Dude, if I'm ever
Spaceballs is
stressed
like
out in a day, if I come home and I sit down and I watch Spaceballs, I'm having a good day. I'm having a great day, actually.
there's a big
And even
difference
though-
between like a simple plot like Spaceballs and something super complex
Okay.
like Tenet.
I wouldn't say simple is a right word.
More like coherent.
I guess.
I don't know
But,
about that. It's on the same level as Robin Hood and Men with Tights. I mean, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's no. The best mindless movie of all time is Monty Python. I don't think there's anything beating that.
Which Monty Python?
The first one. Anything past the first one is no.
Well, which is the first one? There's Life of Brian and The Holy Grail.
Oh, it's the Holy Grail. Let's be real.
Oh,
You know.
okay, good. I was gonna say that's my favorite.
If
Hands
you're not
down.
watching the Holy Grail, the Black Knight and the Holy Grail is literally like my life influence.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute god tier minion.
Dude, seriously. It's just a scratch, but she chops off his
App's
whole
body's
ass arm.
gone.
Yeah, literally. He's like a little like potato, just sitting there.
He's like if Deadpool didn't have powers.
Yeah, seriously. Wait, that's so true. He just cuts his limbs off, and he's like, yeah, don't worry about it.
Fine,
Yeah.
I got another one. Maybe.
What?
Huh?
Oh, man.
All right, let's get back to the Oscars. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie to you.
Yes, let's get back to the Oscars.
Okay, so the next category is sound, and the nominees are The Creator, that weird like Maestro one, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, Oppenheimer, and The Zone of Interest.
Creator might be a pull for that.
Oh, right, you
Okay.
did see it.
Oppen-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
saw it,
Oppenheimer though did like make you feel the impact of that bomb. So
dude.
well, twice, but
Yeah, when
I
the
don't
bomb
know.
dropped in Oppenheimer, it was nuts.
Yeah. That was,
Like,
especially hearing it in like the 70 millimeter IMAX theater, that was like, that hit different.
dude, how there was like
Yeah.
literally nothing when
Well, it
the
hit different
explosion
then
happened,
too.
and then like the quote, like, and now I am become death, and then it just, ooh,
Yeah, then
like
you
it
hear
literally
it.
shook the theater. Like how much bass they put into it.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't sleep on Mission Impossible though. Like,
It's Mission Impossible though. It's like a chain franchise. They never give it to chain franchises.
Like
That's
Mission
true.
Impossible 9.
Like when was the last time Fast and Furious won anything, dude? Like,
I couldn't even tell you. I don't know if it ever has.
yeah, exactly. Like they don't give it
Because
to
it's
chains.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I mean, Fast and Furious isn't exactly the cream of the crop in any department.
No.
I mean,
Like,
we saw Fast X this year, and I think that was all the Fast
It-
and Furious I need.
Yeah, I mean, it was a movie. I don't
It
even
was
know
a
how to
movie.
describe it.
Yeah,
I think that was
I've
the
never
best way
seen
you could have
anything quite
described
like
it.
Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like it.
yeah, that's one way to put it. So we're going Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, Bryan Cranston is live on Instagram? Walter White? What is Walter White doing? Sorry.
Just like
This is-
straight up streaming on Instagram.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, he's streaming a world premiere.
Oh,
That's just funny. I was really hoping it was something else.
DIY tutorial. I mean, what?
yeah.
guys, I smuggled a prop home from the Breaking Bad set.
It's good because it's blue.
So true. Dude. My favorite blue rock candy.
We do not endorse any illegal activities on this podcast.
Of course not.
Yes, we do. Oh, I mean, no, we don't. Dude. So what's the next category?
Film editing. Now, this is different from visual effects, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, so visual effects is its own category. So for film editing, we have Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
I don't really know this category well. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
neither do
basically
I,
just
actually.
like how they're able to like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's, I guess it's like how they tell the story through like how they cut the movie and like how they incorporate like sound and I don't know.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
yeah.
For lack of better judgment, I'm gonna go Oppenheimer again.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking I do kind of want to go Oppenheimer, but I do want to give praise to the Holdovers because the way I'm pretty sure they shot it on digital cameras. I think I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure they shot it like on digital, but the way they edited it, they made it look like it was shot on film. Like they added in artificial film grain to make it look like an 80s holiday movie, which I thought was like really cool.
Okay.
But
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
at the same time, Oppenheimer's Oppenheimer.
That's true.
I don't know. So
yeah, that's fair. So wait, is that so? What's like the big one, like that everybody waits for, like the
like category,
like the
the best
like
picture.
the best movie of the year, basically.
Yeah, best picture.
Yeah.
What about
And
it?
that is probably Oppenheimer, right? Like
We're gonna get to that at the end.
we're just
Oh yeah,
do
we
we really-
will.
Yeah,
we really need to, like, because we're just gonna look at each other and say Oppenheimer because
I mean,
the Oppenheimer is the right answer.
it is, but
There's no arguing.
I want to give like some shout outs to the other nominees, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Sorry,
So
I'm getting ahead of myself.
yeah, I was gonna say let's not blow it too soon.
Yeah.
So the next category is documentary short film, but I know for a fact none of us have seen any of these. So
Yeah, I didn't know about this category.
yeah,
So
so
I didn't know this was a thing.
I'm gonna just skip that. No hate to the documentary people, but we just can't talk about any of it because we have literally nothing to go off of. Same for live action, short film, and animated film. We haven't seen any of these. So we're just
Yeah.
gonna move up to costume design. So
Barbie.
that is a nominee. The costume design nominees are Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
Barbie. Dude, that Ken outfit with the fur coat.
Yeah, and the headband.
Oh my god. That should win
In
it
the
just like
Metallica
that.
font,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
100%.
With the what's it called? The fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
Yeah. Yeah. that
God's
was-
your outfit. Next category.
Yeah, okay. I don't think much more needs to be said here. I feel like this next category is also going to be pretty straightforward. We got cinematography. We got El Conde, Conde, Conde. Sorry, no idea what the hell that is. Killers of the Flower Moon, the Maestro movie again, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things.
Wait, what was it? Sorry, I was not paying attention.
Cinematography.
Oh, Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
How do you
that
not
is-
Killers of the
pick
Flower
that is
Moon
the
did
right-
look good too, so. But I'm going to go Oppenheimer again.
It did, but the fact that Oppenheimer was shot on 70mm IMAX, I think, propels it above any other movie. Just because those cameras are so big that,
Oh, easily.
like,
Yeah.
the
No, I
skill
get
you
you.
have
I
to
get it.
use those cameras to get the shots that they
Yeah,
got.
let alone transporting them in and of itself is just
Oh, I
gotta be a
know.
pain. So
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
So-
get real.
Documentary
Hey.
feature film. We haven't seen any of these.
nope.
Original song. Oh,
We
we got a
already
lot to
know
say about
which one we're
this.
gonna
Hold
pick,
on,
right?
hold on. Let me. I know what we're gonna say, but we got to go over the nominees. So we got "It Never Went Away" from the American Symphony. We got "I'm Just Ken" from Barbie. We got "What Was I Made For" from Barbie. I don't think I've ever heard of a movie getting 2 original song nominations, so that's pretty cool.
I know, and I'm kind of surprised Dua Lipa's hit wasn't on there too.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised Peaches isn't on here, but
Rob,
I know, right?
Rob,
I'm
biggest
surprised
snub
as
of the
well.
year, baby.
I got robbed of Jack
Oh, we'll
Black
get to that.
singing Peaches on live television. Are you kidding me? I got robbed. I hate everything. The Oscars are a scam.
Also,
You
Brandon,
kidding?
just in the future, don't scream your head off because it sounds terrible coming through, like
I don't
on
care.
the audio.
I do not care. It was robbed.
Like OBS did not like that one at all.
I don't care.
Shit, where did I leave off? The Fire
everyone can-
Inside from Flamin' Hot, and Mikey, do you have the tab open?
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to figure out how to do this one too.
Yeah.
With
Wow.
all respect to the artist from this, I'm just gonna go with what's in quotation marks: "A Song for My People" from Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not just for this song, but like all the movies I've horribly botched. I suck at that. It's nothing personal. It's just I can't talk. So anyway, now that Braden has vented about Jack Black,
Peaches.
I think we can all agree I'm Just Ken for the win.
Yeah.
Out of the
110%.
nominees, yeah.
If it doesn't win, we're all gonna riot.
Listen, I don't even
not-
care if it wins, if I'm being totally honest with you. I just needed it to get nominated because that means Ryan Gosling is going to perform it live. That's all I need. Obviously, it winning
I'm
would be a
disappointed.
bonus.
Oh yeah, I'm just disappointed Jack Black's not on there too. Because
I
can you
know.
imagine if Jack Black and Ryan Gosling swap songs?
They wouldn't do that, but just hearing
Imagine.
them perform back to back would be amazing.
Dude,
I know,
Peaches
right?
Peaches is such a good song, though. I don't know how it can like not get nominated.
I would play a clip from the songs, but I also don't want to get demonetized, so you're gonna have to take our word for it. Next up we got original score. Now this one has two movies that I can see a strong argument for, but the nominees are American Fiction, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I'm thinking Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
I feel like
I think that
Oppenheimer
was
did-
Ludwig Göransson who did it. I want to say.
Yeah, I think
Look,
that
as
was
much
just
as I love Indiana Jones, I might have to go with Oppenheimer again.
Yeah, I mean Indiana Jones was really good though. Like that was
That's the
that was a
problem.
really good score. I think
But for
John
me, it
Williams
didn't
did it,
sound-
didn't he?
He did, but to me, it sounded a
Oh.
little too close to the originals for this to call it like an original score.
I guess,
did
but at the
sound
same
like
time,
the
like you're
80s
talking about the
trilogy.
fifth movie in a franchise. Like they're not gonna completely
true.
change it. Plus, it's the
I don't
last
know.
one, so they can't like they have to go out on a bang.
I might have to go Indiana Jones on this one.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's nostalgia kicking in, but I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones.
I don't know. It's tough for me, but I think I might go Indiana Jones as well.
I never saw it.
I
so
mean,
have
have
no-
you seen? I know you've
Ooh.
seen Raiders. Have you seen any of the others?
I've seen 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you've seen all the good.
Actually,
ones.
no, I didn't see 2. I saw 1 and 3.
Okay.
You saw part of 3 with me. Remember that?
Yeah,
We-
yeah, no, I
I wanted to
I
see a
thought we-
reaction. We'll have to
thought we
do that
finished them.
sometime for you guys.
Yeah, I have the box set on 4K Blu-ray, so we could totally do like a watch party.
Yeah, I have it too.
All right.
No, if
they're
we're
all
doing
on
a
Disney
watch
Plus
par-
anyway.
If we're doing a watch party, we're watching How Murray Saved Christmas. I don't even care if it's
Let's
Christmas or not.
It's just gonna
Oh,
be
man.
July when we do it.
Yeah, it's best
Christmas in July, baby.
Best Christmas movie ever made. It's like
Oh my god.
it's like just offensive enough to like be like really, but like not offensive enough to get canceled.
Are we talking like South Park level offensive or
No. Like a tamer
No,
version
God,
of Family
no.
Guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I've never seen it, so I don't know.
Oh man.
I know, isn't it don't they like rhyme every single line of dialogue?
Uh-huh.
Yes, they
Yeah.
for the most part, like 99% of the lines rhyme.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't there
it's-
something about that movie like not being able like didn't they air it once on cable and never again?
Yeah, it aired once
Yep.
on Fox and then never again.
That's fucking crazy. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. They're like
Well, if
but
you watch
cast
the
is
movie, you'll
stacked.
understand why.
The cast is
It did
stacked.
have a pretty stacked cast.
You even have John Ratzenberger in that. Like that's crazy that he even agreed to it.
Well, yeah, because it would have just been like a direct-to-video movie.
Yeah, probably. It's hard to find now. Shocker, but
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Right. So, on to visual effects.
Yeah. Do you want to read off the categories this time?
Yeah, sure. We got The Creator, Godzilla -1, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, and Napoleon.
for what?
Visual effects.
Visual effects.
That's like CGI, obviously.
Dude, Oppenheimer's gonna steamroll this Oscar, bro.
It didn't even get
I'm
a
gonna
visual
go with-
effects nomination.
I know.
I know
like,
that
I
is
think-
crazy, but
I think that was just pity
Yeah,
for every other filmmaker.
I know. Honestly, I might go Godzilla.
okay, I'm going Creator.
Do we want to?
That's fair.
I might go Creator. The
Yeah.
Mission Impossible. we
Mission
can't-
Impossible was up there, but I feel like most of it was like practical. Most of the CGI was just like removing or adding stuff, but like Tom Cruise did most of it, so there wasn't really much to CGI.
Yeah,
I
that's
would go
true.
with Volume 3, but I feel like Creator does a lot better cybernetic work in that movie.
When
Oh,
Creator
yeah.
did more like original stuff. Like I feel like the stuff we saw in Guardians was like stuff we've already seen before, whereas Creator did like actually took some creative
Weird
liberties.
takes on it.
Yeah.
Creator
Yeah.
like really was out there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
In a good way, yeah.
I agree.
Oh yeah, in a great way. Like it made for an awesome movie.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm going Creator with this.
I'm gonna also take Creator.
I'm going Godzilla purely because I think the budget on that movie was like, I thought I heard it was like 15 million or something. I mean, obviously
Really?
that's converted to
Okay.
like
That's it?
American. Yeah. But like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It looked so fucking good.
You're
But
telling me Saw didn't
And
get
then
any
on top of it,
nominations?
it's the best design for the Japanese Godzilla since the 70s.
Braden,
Yeah,
listen,
Like,
it's not a coincidence that Saw X didn't get a single nomination.
you're telling me the visual effects of a girl cutting her own leg off didn't get nominated?
Jesus Christ.
Robbery.
If there were, the only category Saw X would have a chance in is worst movie of the year or worst
Oh,
picture.
that.
oh, the
no.
Razzies. We got to
No,
do an
no, no,
episode
no.
on the Razzies.
That would be
Dude.
fun. I'd be down for that. It'd just be a lot
Dude.
of Saw X bashing.
Dude, Saw X is so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
You guys just don't like horror movies. It's not fair.
It's not even horror. Like that's not even the right
Yeah, it's-
category to put it in.
It's I don't
It's
wanna-
horror, but at the same time,
no. It's
they could have
it's a-
totally
it's its
taken
own
John
category.
Kramer on a fight.
It's like gore. That's all it is.
The category of movie. It's gonna sound
It's
a
a
little
gorer
oblique. It's called-
movie.
It's
That's what
the
it
category
is.
It is called torture porn. You can look it up. That's the actual name of the category.
Of course.
But
I believe you.
but for what it is a great movie. Like compared to the other Saw movies, which I also loved, it is an amazing movie. You guys just can't see the vision.
I don't want to
Oh,
see
we
the
saw
vision.
the vision.
The vision
Okay.
was like basically this is the premise of
Not
Saw
where
X.
it wasn't present.
You got an
Yes.
old man who
Uh-huh.
was promised a cure from
John
cancer,
Kramer,
right?
not just any old man. John
Okay,
Kramer.
John Kramer, who was
Yeah.
promised a cure
Yeah.
for his
Yeah.
cancer.
Yeah.
He goes to this institution that claims to cure it. They like fake it, make it look like they cured him. He finds out that they faked it, and then he has all of like everybody involved, no matter like what level of involvement they had, like brought to this warehouse where they have to like escape these traps in order to like live. And like the traps are like, you know, crazy shit. Like someone has to like cut off like their legs in order to escape their head getting cut off by like a saw, right? Like what were the other ones?
There was a lot of them.
The girl, oh yeah, the guy who had to cut out his brain.
Oh yeah, the brain surgery one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was the girl with like like who was getting her face melted off.
Yeah, that did happen. That did happen.
Like didn't she have to like cut off her hand or something?
No, she had to break like the bones in one of her hands and one of her feet.
Oh.
Which I feel like if she broke her hand first, she would have just fallen out of the way, right? Like
Yeah, and that machine 100% could not reach her, so game over.
I feel like, yeah, right. I feel like cutting her foot off was the worst option she could have had.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, when you're in that, I mean, I'm sure if you're in a situation like that, you're not really thinking straight.
Nah, I'm on point. I'm on edge. You know what I mean? I'm actually so locked in that I escape every time.
Yo?
Also,
Just making it clear.
are
you
we not
speaking
going to talk
from
about how, like,
experience?
100%. You already know.
also, can we all agree, like, I would like to see just a versus video, death battle, we see you. Who would win in a fight? John Kramer versus Kevin McAllister with traps.
John Kramer.
John Kramer.
Because Kevin McAllister.
John Kramer, but I
like,
feel like Kevin McAllister, if he just let go of all the laws, would go absolutely crazy.
Well, I feel like Kevin McAllister
Yeah, but he's a
would
kid.
live in like room with a tarantula. and Jigsaw would put you in a torture trap where, like, if you didn't get a key in 2 seconds, you would get beheaded
True,
by
but
a row of spikes. Yeah, I think
true,
there's a
but
little
Kevin
bit of a difference.
McAllister was also willing to light one of the guy's faces on fire twice.
Yeah, but like John Kramer would lock you in a furnace and then turn the furnace on and say, deal with it.
Yeah.
As you like suffocated to death and like, burned to death. I feel like
So we should probably get back to the categories, right?
You want to read off the next one?
Sure. For best original screenplay, we have Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Maestro, May, December, and Past Lives.
The only one I've seen is The Holdovers, so I'm going Holdovers.
Yeah, let's go Holdovers.
I haven't seen the other ones.
I agree.
Also, if we're being fair, I'm pretty sure Holdovers has the best Rotten Tomatoes score out of all of those, I think. So
that's also the only title I've heard before.
Yep. So we're no offense to the other nominees, but yeah, we can only see so many movies, even with a Regal Unlimited subscription.
Yeah, and best adapted screenplay has American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest.
Oppenheimer.
I'm gonna go Oppenheimer again. Not to be basic, but I mean, like,
no, it's not basic if you're right, Mikey.
It deserves it. All right. Best animated feature film. We got Elemental, Boy and the Heron, Robot Dreams, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and Nimona. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm going to go with it.
Spider-Man. Because
Spider-Verse.
Listen, we touched upon this a little bit in the last episode, but just to reiterate, I mean, the animation style that they use in Spider-Verse is so unique, and it pioneered so many other movies like the new TMNT and Wish.
It literally changed
and
the way
most characters have their own unique animated style.
Right. But like they pioneered a whole new like genre of animation.
Like
100%.
It's crazy because I'm not gonna lie to you, it changed everything. Like even commercials nowadays, like that FedEx commercial, is done in the style of Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
That's right. Think about it.
Like it's easy to write it off as they're just trying to like mimic what a comic book page would look like, and to some extent that's what it is, but I mean, you have to realize they're working with 2D and 3D assets. Each character has their own like movement sequence, and like especially in this movie where we actually see the different like universes, each universe has its own art style. Like the Gwen Stacy one was like all watercolored. The like there was the one towards the very end that was like really green.
Yeah, and you had like the Indian Spider-Man who was like
and then on top of it, Hobie Brown, his entire like character was animated like he was on a newspaper clipping.
Yeah, that was sick.
With words, with pages you could actually read.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just cool. Let's be real.
Which is just insane.
Yeah.
Be real. That was just sick.
Like
and you were saying, Evan?
No, I don't even know what I was going to say, to be honest with you.
Okay, I was just going to say, and on top of it, they blended in live action people too, in the form of like Donald Glover's Prowler.
That's so true.
Crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't get enough credit.
That's right. Yeah, and then on top of it, they also brought in. Look at all the background Spider-Men too. They had. Some of them were in the base style, but there were others like the Wild West one that had his own unique style, or the T-Rex.
Well, then they brought in like the kid. I forget how old he was, but like that there was like some kid who like 3D animated that like Lego segment, like the 30-second Lego segment.
That's right.
Yeah.
Stop motion Spider-Man.
Yeah. I don't think it was real stop motion, like with an actual camera. I'm pretty sure he did it like on a computer, but nevertheless,
Yeah,
that's
like the
still like,
Lego movies.
yeah,
It's
but-
it's impressive.
yeah. Like,
Kudos to that kid.
imagine like applying to college and having that on your resume,
I know, right?
Like-
I'm already jealous.
dude. That like, oh yeah, no big deal. I
It's great.
animated 30 seconds of like one of the best animated movies ever made. Light work.
Yeah, right.
And it was well animated too. It had like even the reflections on the Lego pieces.
I
Yeah,
know.
like no big deal.
So
Yeah. I can only imagine like the
and I'm gonna-
specs on that PC he had. Like that had to be a monster computer.
Oh my god, yeah.
I know, right? But it was well worth it.
Yeah. That was crazy.
And I'm gonna let you read the next category, Evan.
Okay, let me pull it up. We have
Right after
int-
animated feature film.
Yeah, we have international feature film. Oh boy. Okay. You guys are going to have to bear with me on this. We have Oh, okay.
You want?
We
want me
have
to
the
take this
zone
one,
of
Evan?
interest. I'm skipping the one from Italy because I have no idea how to say that. I'll let you
I
do
can
that.
take that one.
I'll do. Okay, I'm gonna work from top bottom. We got the zone of interest from the United Kingdom. We have the Teacher's Lounge from Germany. We have Society of the Snow from Spain. We
I
have.
heard that was really good.
Oh really?
I want to see that really badly. It's gotten a lot of good reviews.
I haven't even heard of it.
Hmm.
And then
Really?
what? Yeah, no, I haven't. We'll talk about it in
Yeah,
a second. We
It's
got.
the number one question to watch on Letterbox.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like crazy.
That's
Anyway,
Perfect Days from Japan, and then I'll let Mikey read the Italian one.
And Oi Capitano from Italy.
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't have
Wake
done that.
Capitano.
So I haven't seen any of them, but it sounds like Braden knows a little bit about Society of the Snow, so I'm gonna let
Well,
him explain it.
I don't really know much about it. It's just I
You know
just
more than
know
I
it's-
do.
I guess I just know that it's like highly requested to watch on Letterbox. Which
Really?
is
Okay.
saying something because
Let me look it up quick on Letterboxd. I want to see what its average rating is.
Well, going off
Society-
solely just based on titles, I'm gonna go for Zone of Interest.
fair enough.
Zone of Interest. Do we know anything about that one?
No, I just said solely based off of the
Oh.
titles. I'm gonna go Zone of Interest.
Okay, I found it. Yeah, Society of the Snow has a 4.1 on Letterbox average
Yep.
with how many reviews? 95,000 reviews. So, that's pretty good.
Right?
Let's see. On October
Yep.
13th, 1972, Uruguayan Air Force Fighter 571 charted to take a rugby team to Chile, crashes into a glacier in the heart of the Andes.
Oh God, I know this one. Oh man. Oh yeah, I know what happens in real life.
I
Yeah.
don't, but
do
it
you?
seems
What
like a
happened?
cool plot.
Oh, it's not good.
Do they like end up eating each other?
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh,
Like the Dapper Party?
It's one of those
Okay.
movies. Yeah.
Oh, so it gets dark,
Mm-hmm.
is what you're telling me. Now I
That's-
really want to watch it.
let's see what it's streaming
Yeah.
on. It's on Netflix.
Oh my God.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. The US version of Netflix anyway. So if we have any foreign viewers, you'll have to check your region, but at
Oh,
least in
well,
the
yeah.
US it's on Netflix.
Find out what I'm doing tonight.
It is
Oh man.
let's see. It is 144 minutes, so just over 2 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours roughly. So it's not like a crazy long watch, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. Anyway, so I guess, yeah, sorry, not a lot to say about that category. But we do, yeah, all these other categories will have a lot to talk about. So next up, we have Best Director. We have,
And we're gonna get into some controversies while we're here too.
yeah, and I'm gonna butcher some of these names, so you're gonna have to bear with me. But we got Jonathan Glazer for The Zone of Interest, Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things, Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer, Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon, and Justin Triet for Anatomy of a Fall, I think.
Give it to Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah. There's no debate about that.
Oppenheimer, but it would be uncouth not to mention Greta Gerwig's Oscar snub. That's crazy, though.
Listen,
she wasn't even nominated.
Listen, I get why people are mad about that, and to some extent, I agree. But I mean, we're talking, and now, granted, I haven't seen half of these movies. I've only seen Killers of the Flower Moon and Oppenheimer. I am planning on seeing Poor Things probably on like Friday because it's still somehow in theaters. But I mean, we're talking about like really esteemed directors, whereas Gerwig's only directed like 3 or 4 movies, so she's like a lot like more of a newcomer. I'm not nothing against Barbie. Like, it was a great movie, but I'm just saying, in terms of like legacy, she doesn't have like
impact.
Yeah, of these other people. And I mean, granted, I have no idea like what Jonathan Glazer, for example, has directed. I'm just speaking really off of Scorsese and Nolan, but I mean, like, it's been a long time coming for those two, whereas Gerwig, I've looked at her movies and it seems like Barbie was kind of like the the diamond of the dozen, if that makes sense. Like, they were all like kind of mid besides Barbie, it seems like. It's what I've heard anyway. I haven't seen
saying
them.
Though, because yeah, and I totally understand where you're coming from. I'm just looking at it from a marketing perspective that Barbenheimer like took over the summer, and the fact that it wasn't even on the best listings is just surprising.
Well, I think
just purely from a marketing standpoint, that alone should have put it up.
Was Barbie the highest grossing movie of the year? I know it was like close between that and Spider-Man.
I want to say it beat Oppenheimer.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
I want to say it. I was going to say, I swore it beat Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Well, Oppenheimer never really stood a chance because it was rated R and 3 hours.
Yeah, and then on top of it, it's talking about one of the darkest moments in the entire species history. So
even with that, it was just shy of $1 billion. Even with all that, which is still like insane. But yeah, no, Barbie made a ton more.
It did, and I'm not trying to put down the other directors in here because I'm sure they all made fantastic films.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from just a marketing standpoint and even just from like a monetary standpoint that I'm just surprised Barbie didn't show up.
Yeah. It definitely was. It was a snub, but at the same time, like, it's hard to really say when I haven't seen 3 of the 5 nominations. Or even seen any movies by 3 of these people. I'm really only familiar with Nolan and Scorsese. So, it is hard for me to say. Again, I'm going to try to catch Poor Things on Friday. But I don't know. It's hard to say, but even if she was nominated, I'd still go Nolan any day of the week.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
So,
for sure.
I mean, are we all in agreement about that? At least, or
yeah, like out of this list, I would definitely go Oppenheimer.
Well, even if Gerwig was hypothetically nominated, like, who would you go with then if she was like part of the nominee list?
I'd still probably go with Oppenheimer, though.
Okay, yeah. So we're all in agreement there, I guess.
Yeah.
And
then, yeah.
Okay, so looks like next. I actually haven't even looked at the supporting actress nominees yet, or actor nominees. I just saw, well, we'll get to it later. But for Best Supporting Actress, we got Emily Blunt for Oppenheimer, Danielle Brooks for The Color Purple, America Ferrera for Barbie, Jodie Foster for Nyad. I am so sorry for this name, but I'm about to screw up so bad.
You want me to try this one, Evan?
Yeah, please.
Sure. Davine Joy Randolph for
Thank
The
you.
Holdovers.
The accent mark was throwing me off.
For what?
Okay.
Supporting
For
actress.
best supporting actress.
What movie?
Oppenheimer,
The
Color
Holdovers.
Purple, Barbie, Naid, and Holdovers. I'd go
Yeah.
Emily Blunt, I think. Either her
I would
or
too.
the actress from Holdovers, Divine. Is that how you say it? Devine?
Devine, I want to say.
Devine. Yeah, Devine was actually like really good. Like,
Yeah.
it's close between her and Blunt. America Ferrera was pretty good too, but
Now, I'm a little biased towards Danielle Brooks from The Color Purple because of her work on Peacemaker, but I have yet to see the new adaptation of The Color Purple, so I can't base off my nomination for this on a movie that isn't like or a TV show that isn't listed.
yeah.
But with the stuff listed, I'm gonna have to go like Oppenheimer again.
I didn't get to see The Color Purple because it came out like just as I went on Christmas vacation, so I wasn't like,
Yeah,
and there
I didn't get
wasn't
a
a
chance
Regal
to see
near
it
me.
either.
Yeah,
And I heard that it did good too, and I heard she delivered a really interesting speech too.
I just heard the movie in general was really good, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely want to check it out.
yeah, definitely worth seeing. I think Spielberg also produced it. Did he? Or
Oh, nice.
right?
I don't
think so.
know.
I think he did.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
still
know.
neat.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think, Braden?
Okay.
I have no opinion on this category except I know Oppenheimer was good.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Next up, we have Best Supporting Actor, and I feel like this one we might have a bit of a
Ooh,
butting of
RDJ.
heads here.
debate.
Really,
Ooh.
I wouldn't have guessed that for you. Okay, well, anyway, we got
Which one did you
Sterling
pick?
K. Brown for American Fiction, Robert De Niro for Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer,
Hmm?
Ryan Gosling for Barbie, and Mark Ruffalo for Poor Things.
Okay.
Give me RDJ.
Ooh.
I'm with you. I'm
He played-
amazed you
I
didn't
think-
go Ken.
I think he was the best part of that movie. Personally,
I wouldn't go that far, but he was good.
they gave him.
Okay.
Listen, they gave him the worst character in the movie, and he made so much out of it. Like his character, like the writing for his character wasn't great, but what he did with it was amazing. If that makes sense.
Well, I mean, they're going off of real events, so like I wouldn't even put that up to the writing. I think it's just what happened.
Yeah, I guess.
It was. I guess he was a pretty boring dude then.
And half of the movie
I
was
mean,
from
it's boring.
Oppenheimer's perspective anyway. It was only the black
That's
and white
true.
stuff that was like like what actually like
That was
unbiasedly
what actually
happened.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
That's why most of RDJ's stuff was like black and white. But
Yes.
I'm really amazed you didn't go Ryan Gosling. I'm gonna be honest. I thought you for sure.
I'm
go
leaning
for-
Gosling,
Really?
but I don't know. Again, I haven't really seen Oppenheimer enough to justify the performance. That's the problem.
So what do you think about Gosling then?
Ooh, I don't know. He did good, but again, it's also like a lighthearted comedy.
Right. They're
And
two
he
very
also had
different
a really-
movies.
Oh God, yeah. But like, I feel like what we can both agree on is that RDJ and Gosling both had characters with not a significant like personality that they took and really made their own. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
And ooh, I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go with Gosling on this one.
Fair enough. I can't argue with that. I mean, they're all great. I mean, even Robert De Niro, he was really good in Killers of the Flower Moon. Haven't seen Poor Things
And
or
it's just
American
Robert
Fiction.
De Niro on top of it.
Oh yeah, I mean Robert De Niro.
I've seen Sterling K. Brown in a couple of things, and he's a good actor too.
He was in Joker, right?
I don't remember.
I
He
think
was
he
in
was
the
the
Predator
TV
movie,
host,
the
right?
2018 one.
Like,
Oh yeah, Robert De Niro was. I'm talking about Sterling K. Brown.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the TV host of Joker. He was also the young Vito Corleone in the Godfather movies.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so that's
Interesting.
where he really kicked off.
Yeah, it's hard to not get your career like propelled by The Godfather.
Hey, Al Pacino did really well from those movies.
Yeah. Well, when did Scarface had to come out at least between 2 and 3, but did it come out before 2 or
Oh,
after 2?
I want to say after 2
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
because
Scarface was good.
Godfather. Yeah, I want to say Godfather 2 came out like
1980, I
around
think.
when. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go. I'll look up Scarface. You look up
Godfather.
Godfather 2.
Got you. Let's see. Godfather 2 was no, earlier than I thought. 1974.
Oh, 1983 for me, which is what I
Okay.
figured.
Okay, so
I
9-year
was gonna
gap.
say,
I guess that makes sense because the more I
yeah,
think about it, like Al Pacino's face is definitely like more aged than Scarface.
yeah, and he's also on top of it used to that type of character, the grizzled mobster in
Right.
Scarface.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alibi, the character might not be the same nationality, but he still brings those classic Al Pacino trademark characters into like characteristics into the movie.
Right. Yeah, I can't argue with that. What I think we can argue with are the nominees for Best Actress. Um,
Now,
I'll let you
this
read
was just
off.
highway robbery.
Yeah, I'll let you read the actual nominees, and then we'll get
Rob.
into venting some
Okay,
opinions.
okay. We got Annette Bening for Naiad, Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon, Sandra Huller for Anatomy of a Fall, Carrie Mulligan for Maestro, and Emma Stone for Poor Thing.
You'll notice
Emma
a
Stone.
name is missing from that list.
That should
Yeah.
100% be on
Yeah,
that list.
Robbie got robbed.
Yeah. Margot
We got
Robbie
Margot Robbie.
somehow got robbed. I don't know what they were thinking with that one.
I don't know what they were smoking, but I want some of it because, damn,
I don't know.
she got.
And
they
I'm
had to, like,
sure
hide.
Sandra Hiller did a great job in An Anatomy of a Fall, but like,
Oh, I'm sure all of them
how
did
do you
great,
not?
but
It's
They
going
all
to
did amazing, but like, how do you like
how do you
not put
miss?
her up there? How do you miss Margot Robbie?
That's so rough.
And she's been so consistent
is-
over the years. Like, I think her big,
She
like,
has been.
Her big break was Wolf of Wall Street.
right, that would have been 2013. And then she was Harley Quinn. She was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She was in a bunch of other stuff.
Right. Yeah, I forgot she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she had this coming for a while. I'm surprised. Like, this should have
Yeah.
been like no brainer.
So I think this is going to go down as like one of her most like remembered performances.
Yeah.
No,
I-
This is
the
definitely
Wolf of
like
Wall Street.
I don't know. I feel like Wolf of Wall Street people are more going to remember like DiCaprio, but like whereas Barbie is
Yeah.
like Margot Robbie's movie. Like it was her
it
movie.
is 100%. Oh yeah. And, I mean, she looks like Barbie. How do you not
She is
give her
Barbie,
Best
bro.
Actress?
Yeah. I mean, she
And
embodied
again, she also
like she just embodied Barbie perfectly. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, and then on top of it, she took like basically a children's toy and made us like care about it. You know what I mean? Like, and same with like Ryan Gosling. They had characters that really didn't like have like personal development because they were supposed to be just generic for kids, and then they made everybody like kind of care about them.
Right, like they turned these flat characters and like tied it to like real life like social stereotypes.
Yeah,
And-
for both like Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling both covered like respective stereotypes.
Right. So I don't know. That's definitely a snub.
Absolute
Not as
insult.
big
That's
as
crazy.
Jack Black, but it is a snub.
Jack Black for Best Actress. You sure about that?
No, I'm saying Jack Black's robbery for.
Whoa, Braden, you are like really quiet all of a sudden.
We cannot hear you,
Oh,
man.
is that better?
Yeah.
That's so
sorry.
much better.
I was gonna say I
Okay.
had you maxed out, so there's nothing else I could do.
My mic was like semi unplugged.
Okay.
My
What
bad.
were you saying
Yeah.
about Jack Black?
He got robbed from Peaches got like Margot Robbie got robbed, but like Jack Black got robbed.
Don't even try to compare the two. Like
Oh no.
Jack Black did not get robbed nearly as badly as Margot
No.
Robbie did.
Yes, he did. Peaches got snubbed. Peaches was so good. Peaches was like the #1 thing on Spotify for a week.
So was I'm Just Ken.
It wasn't #1 on Spotify.
I don't know, maybe. I mean, I know people
It
were
was a
listening to
popular
it a lot.
song.
But like, you know what else was popular? The whole Barbie movie. You know who like starred and produced it?
Right?
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie. So she not
Yeah, but-
only starred in it, but she also like put her work behind the camera.
Yeah.
I don't know. Didn't
Ouch.
seem right. Not being there.
So, I don't know. I guess just to follow the Golden Globes trend, of the nominees, I'd go Emma Stone, but like in my heart, it's Margot Robbie all the way.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie personally, but on the list, I'm also going to go Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Emma Stone did amazing.
Yeah. Nothing against the nominees
Oh,
again,
no,
but
Oh no, they
Oh.
all did a terrific job, but like
yeah.
that's like having Cillian Murphy off of Best Actor.
right.
You just wouldn't do it.
Speaking of Best Actor, our nominees for Best Actor are Bradley Cooper, Coleman Domingo. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry. Paul Giamatti, Cillian Murphy, and Jeffrey Wright.
The Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah, it's
easy.
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
That's a light one.
Killian, like, yeah.
It's not Killian, bro.
I'm like pretty
It's
sure
Cillian.
it is.
It's Sicilian.
No, it's not.
Cillian.
Is
That's
it?
not Sicilian. That's
No,
a
it's
nationality. It's
No,
just,
it's Cillian.
I think it's just Cillian,
Yeah.
not Sicilian.
Not Killian, bro.
I've heard people on TikTok
It's
say it
Cillian.
both ways.
Well, people on TikTok are wrong.
Well, I can tell you both this much: it's not Sicilian. That is a nationality.
Yeah, it's Killian.
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 Kill. No, it's not. It's not Killian.
I was gonna say that's what I said.
Just say it's just Cillian. That's it.
Cillian. Okay.
Cillian Murphy. There you
Cillian
go.
Murphy. Okay.
Okay, we can all agree
Okay.
that the
Yeah.
guy from Oppenheimer won Best Actor.
Yeah, yes. For sure. No, that was I mean, just the stuff he did with his eyes. Like you know that like end shot, like literally the last scene from the movie where he's just like staring off at the pond and it gets like really close to his face.
Yeah.
like, you can.
Yeah.
That performance made you just feel a slight sliver of what Oppenheimer really felt when the gravity of the situation dropped on him, like
Yeah.
that bomb. But like, it just made you just look back and realize what actually happened back then.
Yeah. No, like it fully invested you in like
Right.
the gravity of the situation and all the
And like
everything he
how
was going through.
dangerous that bomb is.
Yeah. Well, he even like and like the PTSD he had after, like when he was given the one speech in like the basketball like gym area, like where everyone was like cheering for him.
Yeah.
And like he was like kind of like hallucinating a bit, and he like stepped in like a
Yeah, like you actually felt for him. which
Yeah.
is-
Yeah.
No, he did. That was great. I mean, the other nominees did good too, especially Paul Giamatti. I really liked what he did in Holdovers,
Yeah.
but it's not coming close to Oppenheimer. I'm sorry.
Oh
but
yeah.
I
And then
know we've
both
basically
Bradley
been
Cooper and Jeffrey Wright
Jeffrey
are
Wright was
both
good.
great actors.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like you can't beat Cillian Murphy in this one.
I know.
He's got this.
I know we've been like pretty much exclusively
like-
praising Oppenheimer, but I mean, I feel like that just goes to show how good of a movie it was.
When a movie's that good, you kind of just have to give it to it, you know.
Yeah. And I mean, we'll see
Not to
what
sound basic, but like
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I get you. I mean, we'll have to see what actually happens at the Oscars. You best bet we'll be covering it. I think it's sometime
yeah.
in March, so we'll see. what
hopefully no
happens.
slaps this time.
I hope there's slaps, bro. That made the Oscars relevant.
It's the only reason that's the only way we can get Braden to actually sit through the whole thing. Even I'm just Ken won't be enough.
Yeah, no.
He's gonna like tune in for like 5 minutes and then just like log out.
Just leave.
Just be like Jack Black.
You mean
got
he's gonna
robbed,
miss the
and
7 awards for Oppenheimer at least?
Yeah. Well, it got
7
13
minimum
nominations. It was the movie
I
with the
saw
most
that.
nominations this year.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But like,
And
well
they're all
deserved.
Like,
deserved.
there's no way it's not gonna get one. It's gonna get a nomination. And it's
That-
gonna get an award. It has to.
It's like similar with like Spider-Man 2, like the game. It got a ton of Game of the Year like Game Award nominations, including Game of the Year. But I don't think it got a single win.
That is criminal in my opinion. That was such a good game.
No, there were a lot of better games that came out this year.
I don't know. Spider-Man 2 was my Game of the Year, but I mean, I know you
That
loved
was my
like
favorite.
Hogwarts Legacy, but
Hogwarts Legacy was so good.
Yeah.
Listen, I like Harry Potter in general, so like actually playing that game was like a dream come true scenario for me.
well, don't get me wrong, I love Harry
I bet.
Potter, but I just hate open world games like that. I gave it a
I
try.
I love open worlds. Like I liked
Yeah.
Elden Ring too.
Oh. I don't know about that one.
And I tolerate Harry Potter. Like it's a movie. It's a movie series and a book series.
The audiobooks are like my favorite. Jim Dale narrating. It's so good.
Uh,
I know
Anyway,
this is gonna be crazy, Evan, but
what?
I actually read the Harry Potter books.
Ooh.
you read a book?
I know.
Like
There's
all
another
7
one
of them?
No, the
Oh.
first one.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
the shortest
that's
one.
fair. I would never.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even read all 7.
No, you got to listen to them. I'm telling you, Jim Dale. You have to get the one narrated by Jim Dale. It's so good because he fully acts out every single character. His voice is so like calming. Like it's just so good.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good.
I like the girl who does the Hunger Games.
I have
Oh, Katniss Everdeen. Not
I
Katniss
have
no, no,
the
Jennifer
Harry
Lawrence?
Potter like audiobook, so
No.
I'll have to like
I'm talking like the
Give 'em to you.
audiobooks.
Yeah. Okay.
who did the Hunger Games? Sorry.
I don't know. It was some girl, but she was really good.
Really?
Okay.
I thought didn't you read like the latest one? Like actually read the book?
I've read them and then I listened to the audiobook too. Like that's how good they were.
Oh.
Wow.
Anyway,
I've only read the first one.
I haven't read any of them. I've only seen that one movie,
Oh.
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes or whatever it's called. That was literally my first and only exposure to that franchise.
That's like watching The Phantom Menace without watching the original trilogy.
I know. I figured I could
Like,
get away with
what are
it
you
because it's a prequel, but
Oh man.
and it was still good. I still
I would
enjoyed
not
it, but I have to go back and rewatch
Okay.
like the actual movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, now that we're off our side tangent, we got to get to the final and most important category, Best Picture. Our nominees are American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest.
I wonder which one we are going to pick.
Yeah.
Now, for the sake of
Mm,
just to have a debate, so we're not all on Oppenheimer.
yeah.
I'll go. I mean, I can't even. You know
Let's
what?
just
I
like
can't
talk
even
about
pretend,
each
like-
one, like, or at least the ones we've seen.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because I can't even like try to like say that one's better than
can't even, like-
Oppenheimer because I
I
couldn't
can't
lie.
do it. I was
Yeah.
gonna like. I can't.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, we
Mario
kind
Bros.
of Mario's not even. Did Mario even get nominated for best? I don't think Mario even got.
No,
Best
Mario didn't even get
Nope.
anything. Mario didn't get anything.
You got, and we all know Chris Pratt's showing up for the Razzies, right? For his
Oh
Mario
my God.
performance.
His
That
Mario
was so
performance
bad.
wasn't even that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like you don't. You need an Italian or, ironically, a
they should have gotten Danny
Japanese
DeVito.
person to do Mario.
I mean, they should
It
have got
has to be
Charles
one of the
Martinet
two.
to do it, but
They really
Yeah, the
should have.
voice of Mario.
yeah, he retired. Actually, I don't think
Yeah.
he's doing it
He's
in the
done.
games anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
oh,
done.
that stinks.
Like I think it was some other guy in Mario
It
Wonder,
was
right?
the most. That's like yeah.
Okay.
Though his voice was like eerily similar though.
Yeah.
But like,
Just get
he's
those
probably
guys.
one of the most
Like, what are you
deserved
doing?
retirements of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he put in his work, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Kind of like Mark Hamill's Joker. I'm glad he's retired.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
Mark
his
Hamill
reason
could-
for that makes
He
sense.
earned it.
He did a movie this year.
Yeah.
Who did?
Mark
No, I
Hamill.
mean,
Oh, yeah.
voice acting.
He did The Machine with
Yeah.
like the comedian, right?
I loved
He
that.
did.
That was so funny.
Really? It was so not funny. It hurt.
I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. Well,
It was
I
like
casually watched The Machine, so
it was not that good.
Hmm.
okay. It's
I
also for a
expected so much
comedy,
more.
like a comedian movie. It was fine.
I'd rather just watch his comedy special
Oh no, the comedy specials are better.
by a million
Like, that's-
years. Bro.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Fair
Not even
enough.
close.
I mean,
That movie. I'm not gonna lie. That movie kind of blew Mikey.
yeah, that's why I didn't watch it because I saw those Rotten Tomatoes scores and I was like, all right.
It was also a hot minute since I've seen that movie, so maybe I forgot about some of it.
Good.
Yeah, good. That movie was not it.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think about how I can like defend any of these. I mean, Killers of the Flower
Well-
Moon, like it told a real story, a good story. I mean, they had Scorsese behind it. They had DiCaprio. By all means, they did a good job. But the fact of the matter is, Oppenheimer
Things
was just better.
Very good. Poor thing.
The only way I could justify somehow beating Oppenheimer is the fact Barbie made more money, but I still think Oppenheimer is
That's
just
because it
a
was
better
PG.
movie.
That's because it was PG or PG-13.
Yeah, it was
I
13.
know, like that's the only
Oppenheimer
way
got
I could
nerfed.
think of countering Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rated R, black
Like-
and white movie, so a lot of people won't go to it.
Yeah.
But it was a good movie.
Just because Braden's the only one who's seen Poor Things, can you like just talk about it like a little bit? Like, just what did you like?
Yeah,
like about
elaborate
it?
on it.
It's just weird. I mean, like the whole story is like it's super artsy and like
Yeah.
Emma Stone's got a character where it's kind of gets annoying midway through. It's like I don't even know, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of a fever dream of a movie. Like it's
Okay,
kind of
that's
one
what
where
I got from the trailers.
it's kind of one where you're sitting there and it's like you're like it's not bad, but it's like you're
don't-
just like
yeah.
what am I watching? It's kind of like one of those where you're like what am I even doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not better than Oppenheimer. I can tell you that.
I respect
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Take. That's a good
Yeah.
take.
Well,
As for the Holdovers, that's a really good movie. It might have honestly propelled itself to one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Really?
Yeah, it's so well done. Like the whole premise is like they're like at this like private like school thing. It's like a boarding school, and there are like a few kids who don't have anywhere to go over Christmas break, and so this like one like dick of a teacher has to like stay over Christmas break and like watch them, and he's being like a real asshole. And then eventually this guy with like one of the kids who got held over has somehow contacts someone with a helicopter, and like all the kids except one go on this like really cool skiing trip, and the one kid who's left over has to like stay with this asshole of a teacher, and it's about like kind of the like character development of this teacher kind of like not like becoming not an asshole by the end of the movie. They go on like this trip. They actually like leave the campus. It was actually, I'm not selling it, but it was a really good movie. You have to like take my word for it.
Okay.
It was good.
Damn.
I saw it in the theater. It was good. I liked it.
I believe it. I
I'll
believe it.
take your word for it.
Yeah. Yeah, my
But-
description doesn't do it justice.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
But
but it'll be a good Oscars. It'll just be Oppenheimer. I get to listen to Ken.
Yeah.
I win. That's a win for me.
That
We're gonna have
is,
an average.
that is a win.
I get to see Robert Downey Jr. show up there again.
Yeah. I mean, I think Robert Downey Jr.'s seat is just like reserved every year, regardless.
They have a nameplate on it for him.
Yeah. Like, same as like DiCaprio. Like they're just
Yeah.
there.
You know
Even
they're
if they
gonna be
didn't make
there.
a movie, they're there.
Yeah. Well, we know whose seat is going to be missing this year.
It was missing last year too.
That's right, it was.
Jimmy Kimmel, he hosted last year and he's hosting this year. And he like last year he went off on Will Smith. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because he like went off on him last year, I don't know if he's gonna be like as on it this year or not, but I don't know. We'll see.
Because Will Smith can't go, right?
No, I think he's banned for a few years, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I don't think
I
he
wanna
even
say,
made
like,
a movie
5
this year
years.
anyway.
I think he's done for a while.
Yeah.
Just a little while.
Yeah, he's got a lot of recovery to do before he's back.
Well, you see, there was one little fight, and now he got
Mom
shipped
got
off to
scared.
his auntie and uncle in Bel Air.
I see the Fresh Prince reference.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, I think we've beaten
We
the
covered it.
Oscars to death for now until the actual awards show. So, do either of you have anything you'd like to say before I close this out here?
Peaches got robbed.
No, but I would like to offer a tease for next week.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead.
Next week we can talk about the production of Deadpool 3, since
we
it's
could.
finally wrapped.
I mean, we could, yeah.
There were a lot of like set leaks, so I'm sure we can talk about
I
that.
know.
We'll find something.
These
Alright,
first two
Even
episodes
if
weren't
we
really.
talk about movie theories.
We could. These first two episodes weren't really a great example of our schedule. I think we're gonna try to do one episode a week. I think, is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think we can manage
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, even if like we're all three of us aren't here, and we'll try to like bring on some hosts in the future, but most of the time it's going to be us three. So you can stay tuned for that. Sounds like we'll be talking about some Deadpool plot leaks next time, among I'm sure other things. So
For
that'll
sure.
be fun. With that all being said, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.